Good morning, guys. Hi, Adam and Bodhi and Jody and Yusuf. Welcome. Very nice that you entered early from the beginning of the meeting. And Heba, welcome. Could you hear me, guys? Could you hear me well?
Yes,
Greatix, could you hear me?
yes,
Just type yes. Yes, okay, Bodhi. What about the rest? Adam, Heba, Jody, Yusuf, could you hear me well? Just type yes. If you can hear me, type yes. Okay, Heba. If you can hear me, Ala, and the rest, and Adam and Yusuf, type yes. Okay, guys. Guys, could you hear me well, guys? Could you hear me well? Okay, nice. Adam and Judy, nice. Omar Khalid, could you hear me, Omar? Omar, could you hear me? Okay, Omar, nice. And Yusuf, could you hear me, Yusuf? Just want to make sure that all of you could hear me well. Yusuf, could you hear me? Mm, no answer. Okay, I guess that there is no problem in my sound with all of you. Okay, guys, let's start. I uploaded for you module 9b, the phrasal verbs, and we have a very interesting topic in module 9b, and a very famous accident which is called the Fire of London. This is module 9b. Away from studying or just taking it just because it's in the book, but I just want you to know it for your information because it's a very famous accident, and actually it burned about 70% of London in this year. The fire kept burning London for 3 days, or not 3 days, more than 3 days. So it's a very famous accident, an interesting accident that you have to know. But before we start in today's lesson, let's take the phrasal verbs first. Then we will start in the disasters because you have to know some disasters in today's lesson. And maybe I'm not sure that we can take the text today. Maybe the next time we're gonna take the text. But it's very important to know about the accident, the natural disasters. Clear? Let's start with the phrasal verbs. Okay, guys, could you see this? Actually, this one is uploaded on the smart schools. It's I'm talking here about the phrasal verbs with break. You know well that in each module we take phrasal verbs with a specific verb. Today's phrasal verbs is they'll be with break. When we gave her the bad news, she broke down and cried. So what's the meaning of breakdown, guys? I'm sure we said broke down means broke is the past. Breakdown, guys, means to start to cry or cry when you hear something that you that's sad or whatever. So you start to break down. It means you cry. So this is just remember this was break down. This was break down. Breakdown means cry. Okay. After that, I have my car's been broken into twice this month. What the meaning of break into? Break into means to get into a building or car using force, usually to steal something. So this is the meaning of break into. Someone to get into the building to make an accident in a building or whatever, or the car using force. For example, a strong car use force to steal something, to enter a building by force to steal something. So this is the second phrasal verb today. It's break into. The first one was break down. It's a cry, and break into. It means to get into a building or a car using force, usually to steal something. Clear? Um, if you have any problem in my voice or whatever, send me a message. Uh, this one also is break into, to enter by force, to steal something. It's an example for break into. Number three, break off. We use it here in the example in the past. She broke off in the middle of the sentence and she couldn't continue. What the meaning of broke off? Break off means stop. Break off means stop. So we talk break down means a cry, break into means to enter a building by force, and break off means to stop. Okay, the sentence, guys, I mean in the court, in front of the judge and the lawyer and the people. So this is called the sentence. If you remember the Merchant of Venice, this is called the sentence. Okay, guys. After that, I have breakout. War broke out in 1914. Breakout means to begin suddenly, like a war, like a disease, something to start suddenly, exactly like coronavirus. It broke down suddenly, that we can't imagine that something like this will start or whatever in our country. So this is breakout. So guys, till now we said breakdown means a cry, break into means to enter building by force. After that, number three, it was break off means to stop. Number four, breakout means to start or begin something suddenly, like a war or disease. Number five, I'm sorry, it's number five. Number five, breakthrough. Protesters broke through the barriers. Protesters, when, for example, you don't like something in the country or whatever specific system from the government. So this is you are called a protester, like this. Breakthrough, to force yourself through something that's holding you back, or if you break through, you achieve success, even though there are difficulties, or succeed. So protester, as you see in the movies or the series or whatever, they are trying to break through, to enter a space, for example, or to exceed the space that's not allowed for them to enter. If you break through, you achieve success, even though there are difficulties, or succeed. It has another meaning. So it has two meanings, guys: to force yourself through something that's holding you back, or breakthrough means to achieve success although you have difficulties, or succeed. Exactly, grade six, when you have a very, very poor child, from a very poor family, and their parents can't get money for them to have courses, or to buy books or whatever. And this child, when he grows up, he becomes a doctor or an engineer, or a very successful person in the society. So guys, this is it means that this one broke through, that he achieved success, although the difficulties that he had. Okay, guys, it's very important to know breakthrough, that it has two meanings. So let's revise again. I have break down, it means a cry. Break into, it means to enter a place by force. Break off means to stop. Number 4, it was break out, means to begin suddenly. Number 5, breakthrough means to force yourself through something that's holding you back, or to break you break through, you it means you achieve success, or even though there are difficulties, or succeed. Okay, guys. After that, I have break up. Jenny and George have broken up. It means that they ended their relationship. If, for example, if they are married, they'll get divorced. This is a relationship, or even if they are engaged, so they broke up. It means they end their relationship. Okay, guys. I have here. These are examples. I'll make with you these examples. Try to write in the chat. What's picture number 1? Break. Give me the phrasal verb. The example of the phrasal verb. Break what? Could you see it well, guys? Could you see it well? Who the first one who can answer? Where are you? I have 9 participants. Let me see who is the first one. Yusuf, you are the first one. You said it's a break into. Okay, Yusuf. How can you say, how can you see break into? Let's go back to the example, Yusuf. Heba, you said break off. Let's see again, guys. Thank you so much, guys. I have here, I'll just show you the example to know who's correct. Okay. Heba said break off means to stop, break off. And Yusuf said break into, it means to get into a building, or whatever, a building, or to enter a building by force. So is it enter building by force? Just wait to get the picture again. This one, guys, what's this? Actually, it has the same picture that I showed you in the example. I'll make it easy. It's a war. A war began suddenly. Huh? Yes, Budi. Exactly. Breakout. Yes, Yusuf. Breakout. No, Hannah. It's a breakout. We're gonna see breakthrough now. Okay, it's a breakout. Thank you, Yusuf and Budi. Budi is the first one to say breakout. I'm sorry, who's Miss Mervith Prince? I guess she's Haya's mom, right? Haya's mom. Am I right or not? Haya's mom. Yes, welcome, Mrs. Mervith. Welcome. Okay, Miss Mervith, just an example. I explained for them the phrasal verbs with break, and this is an example. They have to try to guess this picture is which phrasal verb. You're Haya? You're Haya, but you just introducing your mom's name, right? Yeah, it's okay, Haya. That's okay. So, Haya, you just have okay, Haya, no problem. So you have to try to guess this picture. The first one, I mean, this war. It's a break. as we said, break out because it's a war that started suddenly. Okay, Haya, a war that started suddenly. So, I'm sorry. Okay. So this was the first one, a war that started suddenly. Okay, what about this one? They ended their relationships. Excellent, Hannah. Breakup. Excellent. Breakup. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Just wait. Let's see the next. This one, it's the same picture in the example. The same picture in the example. Hmm. The same. Break up the one before it, higher. Okay. To end the relationship, it's the one before it. Excellent, Yusuf. Break off. Break off. As I'll show you the picture to remember. Here it is. Break off means to stop. Okay. Here it is. Break off in the middle. She broke off in the middle of the sentence and she couldn't complete. Thank you, Yusuf. Perfect, Yusuf. Today you are awake. I like it. I have after. I want to remind you with the example. Here is, let's see this picture, the second one. This one, it's a break. Break. He's a man who is trying to enter a house or home by force. Excellent, Heba. Break into, perfect. So it's a break into. Because he tried to enter by force, nobody will enter his home and this way to break the window and enter. Okay, so sure he is a thief. Break into, excellent, Budi and Haya. Okay, guys, let's see. Choose the right preposition. Number one, our car. I can, guys, ask you to underline the correct answer, but I don't want you to do like this because I'll have a lot of lines. I just want you to write in the chat. The first one to write is the one who will be correct. Okay. Our car. Our car broke out, down, off, and we had to push it off the road. Number one. Who answered? Number one. Broke. Okay, broke down. Thank you so much, Hannah. Number two. We said broke down. We said that it could be cry, break down, and could be that it's broken down. It means that it can't. We can't move it. Once Summer heard her bad mark in English, she broke. One Summer heard her bad mark in English, she broke down to. Excellent, Haya. Thank you. Number three, she's just a broken space with her husband. Broke up. Perfect. They ended the relationship. Thank you. Excellent. Wow, Karim Sibai, welcome. Excellent, Hannah, Mhaya, and Karim. Thank you so much. You answered this. Number four, the burglars. Burglars, guys, they are like thieves, but when but they steal or they enter big buildings and banks and like this big things. They don't steal small things. They steal big things. So they are called the burglars. Excellent, Yusuf. The burglars broke into through the kitchen window. So into, excellent, Yusuf, Hannah, Haya, Omar, and Karim. Into, it means they entered from the kitchen window by force. Cause what? Yeah, it means the light went out. The light went out. Okay, Ala. Anyway, I'm recording this video, and every time after the session, I record the video and I upload it. Okay, no problem. You can tell him after that Miss Yumna is recording the today's session, and she will upload it on the smart schools. Okay. Number 5, I broke space the poverty barrier, and it was education that did it. I broke. I broke. No, Yusuf, not I broke through. Sorry, what did you say? I broke? Yes, Yusuf. Yes, it's through. Correct. I'm looking at number 6. I broke through the poverty barrier, and it was education. Hi, you wrote off. I thought that Yusuf wrote off. No, it's through. Why, Omar? Try to think of the one after it and write. No problem. Write with your friends, even if they write before you. Okay. So I broke through the poverty barrier, and it was education. A higher breakthrough here. It means that as if you did something. You did something exactly like the example that I gave you. It's the education you learned hard, and although the poverty that you are poor, for example, broke through the poverty barrier. Although, for example, you are poor, the education made you a successful one. Okay. Yes. Hi. Okay. Number 6, frightening has broken space all over the city. Out. Excellent, Omar. The first Omar and Budi. Okay, excellent. It means frightening has began suddenly all over the city. Out. Correct. Okay, the last one. People would break space their conversations when she came into the room. Break. Off. Excellent, Hannah. Off, it means to stop. Okay, guys. So excellent, Omar. It's off, and Yusuf off. Correct. So let's just want to. I'm just trying to show you the answers again, because I didn't write the answers. I didn't. Okay, guys, this one is down. Number 2, we said one summer heard her bed she broke. We said this down. She's just broken up with her husband. The burglars broke through the kitchen window. I broke through the poverty barrier, and it was education that did it. Number 6, frightening has broken out. It means to start, and people would break off their conversations when she came into the room. It means to stop. Sure, guys, this exercise, if you want to revise it again, you will find it uploaded. The online session, you will find it uploaded. Okay, let's see. This one, we finished it. Let's see now the disasters. Let's close this now, and let's see the disasters. Natural disasters. Please, I just want this one. What's wrong? What's wrong? I don't want to. Yeah, I just want this. Things. Okay, here is London is burning. London is burning. Clear all drawings. Here are the disasters, guys, but forget about this. Was London's the picture for London when it was burning. Imagine that all the city was on fire. All the city was on fire. Especially at this time, guys, the houses were made of wood. So that's why the fire spread very, very fast. Okay, guys, before, as I told you, maybe we can't have a time to have the text today, but it's very important to know about the natural disasters. Um, let's see quickly, if you please. Yeah, here are disasters. Mhm. Here are disasters. It's a kind of disaster. Disasters, guys, it is something that's caused by maybe human being or maybe the natural from the natural, but it's something that the human being can't control. Exactly like the raining that we faced. Um, okay, the first disaster that we have, guys, it's tornado. It's tornado. Tornado versus cyclone. And Miss, why did you put tornado and cyclone at the same in the same picture? Because actually they are very close to each other, and some people are confused between tornado and cyclone. But there is a difference. As you could see, the tornado. This is the tornado looks like a cone, exactly like a cone that you put seeds or whatever in it. And the cyclone, it's a wind, but it goes in circular movements. That's what do you mean? I mean, the hurricane or tornado, it's called hurricane or tornado, a violent wind, which has a circular movement, especially found in the West Atlantic Ocean. A hurricane is actually a violent storm formed with water, which causes heavy rains and fierce winds, and they can cause flooding of streets and homes. The cyclone, it's a violent tropical storm or wind in which the air moves very fast in a circular direction. They can be moved over tropical water, bar the Southeast Pacific and the South Atlantic Ocean. Okay, so but here I have just wait, guys. In the tornado only, you will find it. Just wait. The tornado only, you will find it. It's added that it looks like the cone. It's circular too. It's, as you know, the tornado moves circular, okay, in circular movements, but it looks like the cone. But the cyclone here, it doesn't look like cone. It's just circular, okay. After that, we have earthquake. And sure, you know well the earthquake that the buildings move and or shake, and sometimes we have the buildings broke, and it could cause a lot of damage. Okay, I have here. Just wait. Okay, guys, just wait. I don't have where here. Quickly, if you please. Okay, guys, sure, like every time, the meeting will end after 10 minutes. Guys, if you please stop writing on the screen, the meeting will end after 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, we will end the meeting and I'll start again, okay? The first picture that's on the left, grade 6, it's called avalanche. An avalanche, it's a word that it's a new word to take it. Avalanche, grade 6, means when the ice or rocks, big rocks from mountains or ice or snow fall down suddenly. I don't know why it doesn't want to open. It is just fall down suddenly. So it's called avalanche. Miss, how can we write avalanche? I'll try to write it for you here. Mm, here is. Okay, guys, here is avalanche. So when rock or snow or ice or whatever, could you hear me like this, Yusuf? Yusuf, could you hear me like this? Okay. Okay, hi. So guys, the avalanche, sorry. When the ice, so till now we talk tornado, we talk cyclone, and we have avalanche when the ice or the rocks or the snow or whatever fall down suddenly. Okay. After that, I have this picture. This is called road accident. Road accident. Sorry, this is earthquake too. This is earthquake. Okay. In the earthquake, it's you can find it broken, like the streets are broken like this. So it could cause damage. Okay. After that, I have okay, guys. After that, I have let's clear this avalanche. This is fire. This is fire, and the fire could be caused from explosion or volcanic eruption or whatever. And I have on the right, it's flood. Flood, it means the water covered the streets, the homes, that we can't control it. Okay. I have here. Here is war. War. As you could see, the war, guys, it's a disaster too, because the human beings die, and the city will be damaged and like this. And this is from the oil spills. Oil spills, guys. It's oil spills from the ships or the factories when they spill oil, their oil in the water. So it's a disaster because the sea animals die. This is drought when there is no water, as you could see. So it's a disaster too. The drought is disaster. There is no water for the plants to for example, to get water to try to live or whatever. Okay. Here is oil spills, and here is next. This is drought, and the first one was war, as you could see the picture. That's hard. That's hard. Tell me some just show you. I see this. The virtual disaster. I have a disaster too. I have road accidents. Road accidents, the accident that's done because of the street, because of an earthquake or whatever. We have three types of winds. This was the see, but I didn't find any message from you actually to tell me that, Miss, there are three winds. I have tornado, cyclone, and hurricane. They are three. They are not two. The tornado, it's a circular. It moves circular, as I told you, but it looks like cone. Exactly as I told you, it's circular and it moves circular, but it looks like cone. The cyclone, it's a circular too, but it doesn't look like cone. The hurricane, I don't have its picture here, but it's a violent wind which has a circular movement. It looks like cyclone. The hurricane looks like cyclone. The tornado, it doesn't look like cyclone in its movement, because this one looks like cone, and the cyclone is circular movements. Let's see who sent. Yeah, it's okay, Haya. But the hurricane, the difference between the hurricane and the cyclone is from the ocean. From the ocean, the ocean. Uh, I'm sorry, Omar, I can't understand. Who wanted um, who wanted me to know? I can't understand, Omar. I'm sorry, I can't get it. Yeah, yeah, it's okay, Omar. I know that. I told you I'm gonna record it and upload it. Anyway, I still have only 2 minutes for the first part of the meeting. I'll end the meeting and I'll start again till we finish at 1 o'clock. Okay. Yes, Hiba. Write your message, Hiba. Type your message. The hurricane and the cyclone, guys, it's different in the ocean. In the ocean, because we can find the hurricane in the West Atlantic Ocean. It's actually a violent. Let's see who sent the message. Till now, Hiba. Hiba, I guess you want to tell me something, right? Type the message, Hiba. Type the message. It's a violent storm formed with water, which causes heavy rains and fierce winds, and they can cause flooding of the streets and homes. The cyclone, it's a violent tropical storm. It's a stormy too, or wind in which the air moves very fast in circular direction. They can be formed over tropical water, by the South Pacific and the South Atlantic oceans. Yes, Hiba, we have meeting after I finish this because I still have only 1 minute for this. Only 1 minute. I'll end this meeting because the meeting gave me only 40 minutes. It'll be ended and I'll start directly after it again. So you will be out and enter again. Enter again. Okay, okay, Hiba? Yes, Judy. Write your message. You raised your hand, Judy. Type your message because I still have only 1 minute. Yes, Judy, type your message. Yes, Judy, with the same link. Yes, with the same link. Just because I have a message, I have less than 1 minute. I have a message that the end will be, the meeting will be ended within a minute. So you will finish the meeting and enter again with the same link. Okay, guys, after this, we're going to start in another sheet. Just it will end now. It will end now.